But hopefully we can wrap up things here. Start with the sewer. Then back to Windspear Hills, I guess. I think we can do here. Yeah, there's still the bridge district. It has a secret pocket plane thing. It's probably very hard. Not sure if I want to go there. Free invisibility would be the reward for completing that. A graveyard district will have the Spider Woman. Actually, that might be an interesting thing to go get. Because I don't actually know what it drops as loot besides a onyx statue that allows you to summon spiders. She could have spells for all I know. Also, I don't think she's particularly hard because you can just charm her and her spider allies will kill her. Paina is the only one who's a real person here. We just need a temporary domination effect. Maybe we should talk to her first. Could make a difference.
Glory for the Dark Mother!
She's a drow, so this will be troublesome. It's not part of a quest though. Nice spells. Chance to hit improves hit points plus 10%. I take the extra hit points. Why them? Because there's a hit point limit. If you fall under it, you can be basically be affected by power word or something like that. But if we climb, I think above 60 or 90 hit points, we basically gain immunity. We talk to you.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
She's still not my friend anymore. Yeah, I don't. We need to. Hopefully they have the attacks we're protecting ourselves from. Might as well lower saving throws. Magic resistance. We have to get her, there's too many other crap here. Magic resistance. And it seems like they are doing regular weapons. Very powerful poison, okay. That changes things drastically.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
I don't need to get the get her. I just need to get a spider close to her. That would be good enough. The poison is so powerful. They seem to be good at attacking too. It's probably casting harm, which we don't particularly want to deal with. Yeah, this is bad. I can't move anymore. and our spider was immediately killed.
All glory for the Dark Mother!
Here comes the harm. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Might be best to try to get her anyway. While we might get the spiders, it's proving to be increasingly difficult to get them to hit her.
All glory for the Dark Mother!
Yeah, good luck with the rest of your life. Poison alone is too strong. Right? We only had the figurine. Still, one area purged. We also need to check the scrolls we've been hoarding. One container is already full, and there has to be a huge amount of crap spells there that are of no use.
Ah, I know a discerning eye when I see one.
Kithix. Right. What do you have? Nine identify scrolls. Might be one too many there. I'm prioritizing direct damage spells. I want to keep a single summon monster. It can be used as sacrifice. Tanner's letter and notes are probably worthless. Flesh to stone is something I can't use. Cancer's transformation might be usable if we want to basically gain extra life temporarily, but it's pretty hard to see how in the hells would we be able to leverage that to something useful. Hmm. Right. We'll get the Tanner's letter and the note away from here.
Wonders I have seen, but I save the best for you.
Thanks a bunch. Okay, that should help a little bit. We're gonna spend that many spells here, so we might as well head up into the sewers again. We're not really interested in killing anything there. It's not tied to any kind of a quest. We want to just loot the place. I don't think illithids in general drop anything as loot. There might be a special guy there that could drop something, but most of them will be just opponents. Not sure if we can get access to it. The opening is here, and that's where the hostile adventuring party is. The look of all the dead adventurers on the ground, whatever lies ahead seems extremely powerful and dangerous. Not sure if we can lure anything out or anything. Hopefully we don't have to. And they detect me when I'm invisible. Standard mages, archers, fighters, assassins, umber hulks. Nothing special here. Litharid, mind flayers, yeah, standard crap. Gaia's true sight is still active, so I think he is connected to this area, so we could lure things out of here into the sewer and backwards. Yeah, it seems like the Alhoon character can detect us. Wanna be friends? No, he does not want to be friends. There was not even an attempt. Magic resistance. Yeah, there's no kind of a saving throw or anything. I don't think enchantments like these have any chance of working. I'd like to at least see if he has to do a saving throw or something. Magic resistance. Do I get a single attempt without the magic resistance? Nope. Just keeps on giving. He has to have extremely high magic resistance. Magic resistance, right. I mean, it's not magic immunity, it's not anything like that, it is literally just magic resistance. Magic resistance. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, that's starting to be pretty tough. Magic resistance. Is it 100% or what? Magic resistance, yeah, I feel like I'm wasting my time even trying. Whatever this is, we'll have to loot it. Wand of Wonders. Random effects appear each time the wand is used. So this is the desperate of desperates, this is situation. Only those with a gambling streak dare use this wand in battle. When triggered, it is at best unpredictable and at worst suicidal. The whimsical mage Malimac created it as a gift for a rival, though more as a prank than with hurtful intent. The recipient's reaction is not known, though Malimac relocated shortly thereafter. It should be used with caution or not at all. Here's the thing though. Uh, let's say it does have a hostile effect on a target. I don't see how it could be any different than me just using an attack wand of a target. Yeah, it's a gamble in the sense that is there going to be the attack effect there or not? So yeah, it's a gamble, but at the same time, you're sort of fishing for that random, that instant kill or whatever effect it can produce. Yeah, I don't think we can get anything from this. The loot items we just picked up are the reward. I'll see if he follows us out of here, but I don't give a shit about the rest. It might be good experience, but I can't take control of anything that could kill them. Well, literally, the people here could kill them, but it'd be after so much work. It's not even remotely worth it. I want to see if I can lure him out. He might have something. Alhoon, I think, is not a name. It is a title more likely. A certain type of a, basically a wizard mind player, leader of some sort. These guys could have something useful. So maybe a fight here would be warranted. There's also like a single mind player here. That's not too bad. Yeah. You made a friend. I don't think they can detect us anymore no matter how much they try. They only had us, yeah. We should just shut the fuck up. Ooh, Tarner the Hatchet Man. Let's be friends again. Simulacrum isn't gonna do any good because it's an illusion, so it'll get dispelled. Crap. Suppose I could lower his saving throws, but I don't particularly want to because he's gonna get his brain sucked out if I do.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale. By Moradin's hammer!
Pretty sure I can stop the brain sucking temporarily at least. Bionic Blast? Not really getting much effect from the range attacks. That's it's yeah, it's defenses, doesn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh shit, and I'm dead. Sort of sucked my brains, but also only partially. Drained by my intelligence.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Yeah, we can take down the adventuring group now. I don't see any reason to try to keep them alive. I mean, I don't want to go inside. Well, and here comes the bot. We could kill the humanoids inside just to see if they have any interesting spells or the like. And this lasts for 12 hours, so we certainly have the time. Need to wait for the stun effect to disappear. We can also do it with just him. We don't need anything extra here. Just need to keep luring more people here. Gaius is a proper spellcaster.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Yeah. Dwarven ale, I hear you. So to see what you think about that.
By Moradin's hammer.
They could be casting a death spell. I don't particularly care. I'm gonna go with Symbol Stun. This might be a golden opportunity once use this without screwing myself over. I think we got 3 of them.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Can't really follow up that with anything though. Invisible Stalker. They're both blind, so they don't cause me too much trouble even if the stun effect just gets removed. Why am I doing this? Archer is probably one of the most troublesome damage dealers, so we should play him out of the fight first. I can't outrange him.
Why Moradin's hammer?
The cleric should be an easy target. I think this might be trying to heal him.
I need a swig or something. Without you bothering me.
Not sure what I can do to an invisible stalker. Should we even bother doing anything? Missile damage, very resistant to it. I think it is literally missile damage that it is resistant to.
Why Moradin's hammer?
Use it as melee.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
New spell. Ruby Ray. Ooh, Mordecai's sword, Ruby Ray of Reversal. Good ones. Can't use this. Pretty much the best summoning spells we could have against things like Illithid. Ruby Ray of Reversal. It's an alteration spell to remove magic defenses. Dispels one spell protection of any level affecting the target creature. Right. There's a lot of good stuff, but it's mostly just for money. Wyvern's Tail, Helm of Charm protection, Blade Mail +1. Now probably a small shield +2. Right. Didn't get what I was expecting, but we did get good things, so hard to complain.
Why Moradin's hammer?
I more or less just want the wizard from this group. Everything else is... I don't really care about anything else.
I need a swig of some strong.
I'm sure they're fine fighters, but they're not as good as he is. But we have just normal weaponry anyway. Can I hold still for a while?
Why Moradin's hammer?
Yep, normal weaponry, I have nothing to worry about. Doesn't matter, Illithid or whatever, just a new guy. Assassin.
I need a swig of...
Yeah, no misses. Average damage around 15 points. At least he had a medical weapon. I don't have room for that. It's sort of worthless anyway, so it doesn't matter. We try to gain control of someone.
By Moradin's hammer!
Okay, let's try trapping some of them here.
I need a
Kill that
swig
one.
of some strong... By Moradin's hammer!
Mage is the least dangerous one. How are we going to kill the hatchet man though?
I need a swig of some
I think we'll kill the mage, then try to kill him. Yeah, there's nothing to be gained here. The sewer also has creatures. It's not like that should be too big of a problem. Yeah. Well, these guys aren't gonna do it. Okay, it's more important to kill him now. But I don't really have the room to loot his stuff, so I think I'll leave him here for a while. So I can get. At the same time, I don't really care about +1 sword or +2 small shields, so I might as well kill him, see if he has something better, and replace that with this better equipment. I'm going to hit him once. I need some kind of hostile action, so he'll come after us. Maybe we should get try to find a killer for him though. Green slime we can actually do
By
it.
Moradin's hammer!
Go fist fight with a green slime, you son of a bitch. He's dead. There's no way around that fact. He's dead. Except the green slime is dead. It's non-lethal damage, so knocks him unconscious. The thing about green slime is, I think it just kills you. This is not a good way to fight it.
I need a swig. Timber's bad enough without ye bothering.
Immune to your damage, right? This is better. Poison, excellent. The end result of this fight is clear. One can't harm the other other can only die. Yeah. This is what happened with green slime. If you don't make the saving throw, you're dead. Suddenly just dead. I'm not sure. I wonder the Wand of Wonder might be valuable even though I'm not interested in it. So I'll take the hatchet and the armor. The shield is probably +2. Right, so this was worth some cash. And that's it. One place still remains. After that, we might as well just move on. Well, actually, we could visit Omar Hills. There's the guy here who wants the human skin tunic turned into leather armor.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl
We
to
can at
you.
least tell him to get the hell out of here. Nothing else. $95,000 gold. Sufficient amount. I don't really have the
You'll
tunic
find no
though.
better prices in Arm. I guarantee it. Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
And he escapes. Hmm. So we pretty much want the adventuring party dead, and that's more or less it. So it's a quest to find a sufficiently capable avatar to kill them. Greater wolfware would be just fine, just fine. It's still a year? Probably not. It is. So beautiful. You get to kill everything again. I could use a simulacrum, but what would be the point? It's not like I'm gonna need another unit here. If a greater wolfware can't take it down, it cannot be taken down. At least concerning all the enemies here. Still, the magic resistance is impressive. Not really getting to the saving throw part all that often. Here we go. Let's be forever friends. Works. You don't attack. They're trying to kill something. I sort of more or less just want to make sure he is at top condition. I can survive somehow. Ooh, maybe we should use a simulacrum here. I could actually use a lot of these other spells in a fight against that hostile group. Fire immunity is the important part. And maybe improved haste, it doesn't wear him out. Also improved invisibility, wouldn't be a horrible idea. We can cast that later on though. There's a troll here, I can't finish up the troll. Not even with a greater wolf wear. Do I want to fight these? I suppose I sort of have to now. Just stay there. Don't come to us. As long as the ghoul doesn't get to attack the wolfware, I think we're set. Yeah, not much worry about that. The mummies have good resistance, but it just doesn't make much of a difference. Now that reminds me, you need an enchanted weapon, don't you? Okay, shield and immunity to fear. Regenerate 1 hit point every 1 turn. Detect invisibility once per day. Well, immunity to fear is fine, but that's pretty much the only thing there. Right. We are going to get access to a bag of holding very quickly once we go to Asylum, so we might as well get a little bit store more item pieces than we really immediately need at this point. Now, we'll get invisibility on him. And also use it.
As always, the pleasure is mine.
To lower resistance on you. Okay, what can we do? They've been hasted, so I'd like to very much counter that a little bit. a lot of magical weapons. Yeah. There's at least 3 to 4 maybe totally screwed over party members they have there. Be able to get that one too. I can't target him. I'm protecting him from my own buffs. That's classic. Okay, what else I can do? Slow them down more. I'll go with simple stun to get away from it. Right, that's pretty much the end of the fight. Take a shitty haste. And the thief didn't manage to escape. Ah. Everything's better when you have a greater wolfware on your team. Right, what are we getting? It's quite a lot of crap. Unmagical things. Good armor. And fairly standard pieces of crap. Yep, nothing really worth mentioning even. I wouldn't say the equipment is bad, it's just fine. Yeah, just fine. Time for us to go. No, there's still one more place where we have to go. It's the... Where the hell is the fail gas coming from? It's where the other wolfwares are. We need to rob that place. There was a little bit of money, maybe a single item worth some interest. About it. Ooh, these guys respawn quickly. Looks like maybe not an adamantine. Yeah, it's adamantite. A tough crest for anyone one-on-one the killer critter would wear. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to go into the poison cloud. Can't see what's going on. Good. It's not a good place to fight. Why is it so hard to see both of them at the same time now? Okay. Retreat, retreat. Need to see what's going on. Otherwise, it's impossible for me to determine when the hell we need to get out. We do this another way. I don't want to fight against the last thing, I just want to get past it.
Need something, stranger?
Oh, I am not in good condition. This is not good. All about bursting again with these. Come on, you can do it. Near death, barely injured. Yeah, standard issue. I think I would like some of those scrolls. Yeah, we don't strictly we have them as spells, but having chaos, having domination as spell scrolls as backup is not a bad thing. We don't want to rely on those, but I'd rather have them. Just in case. I don't think this is useful. Sonic Wave once per day. It's basically designed to stun and do damage. So it's very unlike what we should be using. Not necessarily a bad item, just not for us. Okay, we're done. We're gonna head out to the asylum with 100,000 gold. Priority, priority there definitely needs to be the bag of holding. Right. Might have to face the adamantite golem here still. No. What are some things we didn't complete? Oh, the Umar Hill wasn't completed. I hope to. It's basically it's unimportant in a way. At the same time, it can be trivially completed at any time. Just need something to attack the goddamn altar. For a moment, anything. Currently, nothing to affect undead, so might as well just leave it. I mean, if we can do it, fine. If we can, fine. It's all about are we gonna get control undead. There might be minor areas we haven't visited. Some kind of buildings. Mm, yeah, there's the rune thing at the bridge. Am I gonna try it? We could at least try it. It's we don't have to kill everything in it. The thing is, we have to kill a capable wizard woman and a beholder. If those two die, we have the item we need to escape, and we have the staff that
Ah,
can
I know
turn
a
us
discerning eye
invisible
when
on
I see
demand,
one.
and that's the only two things we can get there anyway. So, um, if it was something like kill everything, yeah, I think that might be asking too much out of us, but it's not. Much more limited. However, there is a lich, spellcaster, vampire, beholder, and I think a fighter of some sort, who is a piece of crap. I can't do anything about the vampire. The lich is probably beyond me too. I might be able to put protection from undead, ignore those two, and it would be a matter of trying to dominate the beholder, which can be done, and somehow deal with the mage. That changes the task to a much easier one. Uh, yes, that's something I might be able to do. I don't think these guys are a good choice there. The undead will detect them anyway. What we want is ability to turn spells, ability to whip the shit out of her, so we can force the issue to be fought with the spells. Not sure if this is gonna make a much. Yeah, we need a lot of spell turning in that case. Uh, we might want to weaken her to the point where we can basically dominate her. I think that's our best bet. The undead will gang bang her at that point pretty quickly, especially if they have ignored me, so they'll be at full spell strength. So she will be dead in a few seconds. Probably time stop, things like that, and then we'll end. I don't see why would need protection from magical weapons. The undead won't be able to attack us. And I don't know what it is in enhanced edition though. It could have changed. I need to keep that in mind. Could be different. Protection from magical energy. Um, we're sort of relying on our shields though, aren't we? We absolutely have to be able to maintain true sight. I will make a spell trigger. What did I take away? Power word silence probably isn't all that useful. Physical defense is not important. Guess we're more or less keeping our spell selection. What exactly do we want from the sequencer? I think we want... We're looking for some kind of a domination effect. I can lower her saving throws through normal casting, but when we get the chance to do the domination attempt and she's not immune, I want that to work. So I want her to attempt 3 saving throws at -2 penalty. See if she can survive that. Actually, I can't do it because domination is level 5. Level 4 is the maximum I can do. Does have dire charm though. Isn't which can do it. It's just easier to resist. Also, if she's elf, it shouldn't be that hard to resist. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. Didn't think dire charm would still be useful. Okay, I like this. We have a plan. We're not just going in there and try to somehow get it to work. We're gonna leave the leech alive, but the leech doesn't drop anything.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Alternatively, we could try to take control of someone else and give him the protection from undead. I don't think that's a sound plan. I mean, that would be, I think, a reasonable thing if our goal was to just kill as many as possible. But no, there's no point to that. She can have a lot of crap and she can throw away. I don't think blind will do all that much use, but at the same time I don't think we need to switch that standard spell selection, so I'll keep it.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Maybe you should. Could also explore the Thieves Guild a little bit in more detail. Mainly to see if there's loot to be had. There might be a shopkeeper there too that I've missed. Probably there isn't all that high on those, but it's also fairly quick to do. Holy shit, Pacifist is still alive. Yeah, what about you? Suppose I can kick your ass before we go. I'll let the police do this. Don't really care about the experience anymore with this guy, I just want him out of the way. I miss. Another one of these. Right, at least it's out of the way, it's not gonna bug me anymore. What could he possibly have? How many protection from undead do we have? Only 4. It's not exactly a horribly low amount, it's just like to have more. We don't need that many later on,
Helm
but
sees
the
all.
game has a lot
Knowledge
of
and be
leeches and the
judged.
like. So yeah, I'd like to have enough of these scrolls. Better safe than sorry. Especially with my type of playstyle. And with no control on dead, so we basically don't have a huge amount of options. I need to be able to get Beholder immediately. Okay, so we get to start this on our own time. Okay, how the hell do I remove my invisibility? Cast something worthless. Simulacrum? Ah, he's trying to cancel that. Right. I don't think this is how it was supposed to go. I know why. Because he literally cannot detect me. So he won't trigger the enemy units that allow me to escape. Once again.
This is your end.
And it's pretty much impossible for me to save here because of his positioning. So, Beholder is something we must get. Revenant? You any good? Doesn't really matter. If this doesn't work, we're sort of boned. Suppose I could go with the improved alacrity. Allow me to recast immediately if we fail. And my casting speed is actually quite fast, so it's not an empty thing. No matter what happens with that. He can still see me. A lot of saves versus spells there. Yep. That's our escape. Lane is the one we need to kill. The one with the staff. We'll only get a single shot at her though, at least now. So better make it count. Not sure why I can't say. First part went more or less fine. I'm not sure why they don't allow me to save. I'd like to save because the next part is much tougher. And I only have a single thing I can attempt. So go away. Just cannot save it this time. Yeah, monsters are about, I get that, but why not now? Okay, there was a Shangalar there, so we can do it. Yeah, she's definitely detecting us. They don't have much we can try at this point. It's the one thing, and if that fails, we're boned. Two, yeah, Simulacrum is just gonna be dispelled too. Even I get a saving throw. A single save seems to be all that's needed for 3 dire charms. Yeah, it seems like spell stacking in general through these kind of multiples of the same effect don't really work all that well. Yeah, it's still the only thing I can try. No, 2 saves this time. I don't think she can be affected through this. It's because that sort of implies she succeeded twice, failed once, and there's no effect. What about the other way? But he's a guy with no weapons. There's no point. At least I can escape any moment I want. She killing herself. He sort of is. Wondering what else could I read to. Don't think I should do anything. Just her own spells are her worst enemy. Worst opponent here. Yeah. Improved mantles. Blah 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 blah. Can't really do much about that. I need spell protections removed. Physical protections will not save against this meteor swarm, for example. So, suicide. The best kind of end result, really. Staff of the Magi, +2 armor class, saving throws +2, invisibility, immunity to charm, protection from evil. Dispel magic at level 30 on each hit. Actually, that's quite nice. That's something I might take advantage of. Wouldn't be my first option, but yeah. Fireball, lightning, fireball, right. Spell trap once per day. Duration 8 hours or until 30 spell levels have been trapped. So basically, let's just suck up enemy spells. Yeah, yeah. This is totally worth it. And we will bail. Where's the exit? Huge success. Easier than I thought. Do we need to change spells? I don't think so. This is more or less just fine. I suppose here we do a little bit things a little bit differently. There are a couple of mages we probably have to face fairly soon when we go into the asylum, but there are many ways to deal with that. And Hakehashar has other uses. Immunity to normal weapons, for example. Old Monster really has had very few uses. Take spell immunity. This is all fine. This is not fine. Still, it worked in the trigger, just more or less like advertised. No regrets. Do we want to spell magic? It rarely works all that well. We'll have to deal with a lot of humans before we actually get to the asylum, so I guess we're more or less okay. Want to do anything? No, not really. Not really at all. If anything, the only thing worth doing is still here. Seeing what the Thieves Guild has to offer. I haven't really checked all of its areas there. Might as well rest first. I doubt we'll have to do anything in the Thieves Guild area.
It's a cold and dreary day when the Thumbcoat extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be...
Don't really expect much. Don't think we have to worry about traps or things like that. More or less just take a look. If we're lucky, we might get a scroll. If not, we're wasting a couple of minutes of our time. I would really like certain scrolls. I think this is a prison pen, so there's nothing here. Can talk to some prisoners.
Good to see a like-minded friend to be.
They're practicing. Nothing's gonna come out of this fight. There's a way to get a ring out of this.
Speak quickly,
I
citizen.
don't care
I
about
have
it
little
though.
time for this. Good day to you. I serve with my blade. Do nothing stupid, and there'll be no problems.
Pierce magic. Not exactly great because it's so common, but not unwelcome either.
Good to see a like-minded friend to be. Explain your intent and make it good. Good to see a like-minded friend.
Right, I'm pretty sure there's a guy here who talks about maybe not being okay with the current guild leader and he gets assassinated. You can get a ring out of that. Sure, I care though. Yeah, it's this shadow thief. Don't have to really do anything.
Explain your intent and make it good. No one crosses the shadow thieves and lives.
Lockpicking. Actually, that's not too bad. Because lockpicking was the only skill I was sort of a little worried. Not in the sense that we might not, it's too low, but there might be some locks where I'd have to still push it up a little bit. So the ring might be exactly what we need in such a situation. Traps on the other hand I'm fairly confident about. Yep. Nothing worthwhile here. After the discussion, we'll basically sit on the sea voyage immediately, so I'll leave things here. Next time we'll just go to the asylum and get our bag of holding, hopefully. That will solve pretty much all of our inventory problems for good.